I know I've mentioned this in a previous video, but I've never gone into a lot of detail about it. Last July 2012, I went into my regular dentist, and I kind of had this weird feeling right here where if I pressed on my lip, I could feel pressure like all the way across my mouth right here. And my dentist was like, oh, that's weird. So they did an x-ray, and there was a mass in my jaw up here. And sorry, I've got like snot and everything in my head. Anyway, he referred me to an oral surgeon and said, you should go have this checked out. It's probably a cyst, but you never know. So I went to the oral surgeon. It was kind of scary for a few weeks there because the oral surgeon was like, it's probably a cyst, but it could be cancer. We could have to remove parts of your jaw. It totally freaked me out. It was not a good time. But anyway, I went 1 week after my consultation with the oral surgeon. I went and I had surgery to remove that cyst because it was putting pressure. It was growing larger. It was about 2 centimeters in diameter, I believe. And yeah, it was putting pressure on my nerves up there and on the root structure of my teeth, and just not good stuff. So, and it would have continued to grow. So I had that removed, and basically what they had to do was cut my gums all the way across and kind of peel them up and then go over the top of my jaw to get that. So that was not fun healing from that. I kind of looked like someone punched me in the face for a couple weeks there. But as a result of that, my surgeon warned me that these teeth on this, like this whole row of teeth, might, because their blood supply was cut off for so long during the surgery, that those vessels might never connect up again, and I would most likely have to have root canals on all these teeth. So I've considered having veneers put on my teeth before, a couple of years ago, but it was just expensive, and I couldn't really justify the cost just for cosmetic purposes, even though I really have never ever liked my teeth. But I was sort of like, no, that's a lot of money. You know, I have kids and I have stuff for them to pay for, and I don't know. But I went to my dentist for my regular checkup several weeks ago, and he did an x-ray and said, yep. And I've had numbness, by the way, in all of these teeth. Like I can feel pressure and stuff, but it feels sort of like I'm still under anesthesia from going to the dentist or something on the teeth. But anyway, he said that I do have to have root canals in several of my teeth. This tooth, and this tooth are all dead now. And this one, I don't know if you can see that, is actually changing color. It's like starting to gray from the top. And he said that basically it'll continue to gray, and they'll all continue to change color, and I need to get them done. So I'll have to have root canals in these teeth and get them capped. Oh my gosh, sorry, nose itch. And he said, since we're going to do that, you need to get this side of your mouth done, or you're going to look like a freak, because this side of your mouth is going to be nice, and this side of your mouth is going to be not so nice. So I'm going to go and have this Friday, which is 2 days from now, I'm going to go and have 8 veneers put on the top of my teeth. And this tooth is a baby tooth, actually. The reason for the cyst that grew up here is that I had this canine tooth was impacted and never came down, and that's what irritated that tissue up there and caused the cyst to form in the first place. So anyway, they are going to pull this tooth out, and then when they do caps on these two, they're going to put a bridge in the middle, and he said that you will not even know the difference, and I won't know the difference either, and it'll be much less expensive than getting an implant into my jaw. So anyway, there you go. So I've done a lot of like looking on YouTube, trying to find videos of people who have had this procedure done, just to see what it's like, because now I'm like, oh my god, it's a big change, you know. I mean, I'm excited to have what I'm assuming will be a nicer set of teeth in the front, but it's a little bit nerve-wracking because I'm just, you know, this is what I'm used to looking like, so it's hard to even imagine what that's going to look like. So I've been doing a lot of YouTube searching, and I haven't found a lot of videos on it. I mean, I found several, but nothing like really in detail about the procedure, how much it costs, what they look like in the temporary phase, because you have to get a set of temporaries on while the real veneers are made. And yeah, and I haven't seen a video that in my mind has all the details that I'm wanting to know in it. So I figured, even though this has nothing to do with weight loss, I am going to go ahead and make a video about this. So yeah. So this is going to be step 1 of the video, just letting you guys know what the plan is. After this, I will, and I'm not going to post this till I've filmed all the footage, but after this, I'll film the day that I get my temporaries. I'll film on Friday and show you my temporary set and let you know how that first procedure went. And then after I get my permanent veneers on, I'll make another video and I'll talk about the cost and the materials that they used and all that kind of stuff. So if anyone is considering this, they can, you know, look into it. So anyway, here is the before. And yeah, bottom set, not going to do anything to those except whiten them to match the top. Yeah, but that's kind of what we're dealing with at the beginning here. So I will take a picture of that in a second, and then at the end I will try to use my vast knowledge of Photoshop to do like a side-by-side image at the end. So yeah, so thanks for being here with me on this little trip into Toothville, and I hope no one's like totally upset that I'm making a video that has nothing to do with diet and weight loss, but anyway, hopefully it will help someone out there, and yeah, so I'll talk to you guys soon.